What's up, 8th grade? How we doing today? All right. Here's our problem of the day. Exact same stuff we learned on Friday. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Give it a try. Copy it down, give it a try. 34,000, put it in scientific notation. All right, here we go. So scientific notation, we know number dot number times 10 to the something power. Every single time. It's always got to be a 10. It always has to have an exponent. All right, so all we do, we know there's an invisible decimal point at the end, but we want it after the first significant digit, which is a number that's not 0. So I'm going to move that point here. See how far we moved it? 1 space, 2 space beneath, 3 spaces, 4 spaces. So I have 3.4. I don't need the 0 at the end. Could be there, but we don't need it. Times 10 to the what power? 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 to the 4th power. Oh, there's a way to check it to make sure we're right. I just write 3.4. Move my point to the right 4 spaces. Put my zeros in. And see if we end up back to the same thing we started with. All right, so we just do it backwards if you want to check it, just to make sure you are right. All right, so today we're going to continue to change numbers into scientific notation, but we're not going to change big numbers anymore. We're going to change very, 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 very small numbers. So numbers that are really close to 0. So let's take a look at one. So 0.032. Now that is a very, very small number. It's actually a fraction too. So remember, this is tenths, hundredths, thousandths place. So this is really 32 thousandths is how you say this, right? So to put that inside, we know it's a small number. Here's how you know if it's small or big. Starts with 0, it's small. That's all you have to know, all right? Also, if it starts with 0, you're going to have a negative exponent. Which we've learned about those. It isn't any harder with scientific notation, though. So, we're still going to do our scientific notation the same way. Blank dot blank blank times 10 to the something power, okay? So once again, we want our point right after the first significant digit. So it's the first number that's not 0. So I go here, here, up, there's a number that's not 0. So I want the point, I don't want it here, I want to move it here. So how far do we move that point? 1, 2 spaces, right? Now, here's the only difference. Still going to write my 3.2. And there's no other number. We don't need to write the 0. And then it's times 10. I moved it to 2 places, but this is a small number. With the very small numbers, you make it negative. That is the only thing that's new today, is you're moving your point the other way, and you have a negative, all right? So remember I told you how you can just put it back to check to see if you're right? 3.2. Negative 2 means I'm moving it the other way. 1, 2, 0.032, 0.032. Okay, so it's the same number. And you can put the 0 in front of it if you want. All right, so you can always check it by going back, all right, doing it backwards. All right, let's look at another one. Zero point 0.00674. So this is 674 hundred thousandths. That's how you say that word. So very small number, very tiny. So we want to put this in scientific notation. Same thing. Make your blank dot blank blank times 10 to the something, right? So we want to move our point after the first significant digit. So not after the zeros, we want it after the first real number, which is a 6, okay? So there's where I'm moving the point. How far am I moving it? 1, 2, 3 spaces. So now I have 6.74 times 10 to the 1/2 power. Then I have to think, is this a big number or is it a small number? Starts with 0, it's very small, negative exponent, okay? Pretty easy stuff, not too hard. As long as you follow this, you may have to watch this video again or come back and look at this video if you're getting lost, okay? All right, let's do 0.000007. Really small number. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000, 100,000, millions. So this is 7 millionths. Very tiny number. All right, so let's put this in scientific notation. Blank dot blank blank times 10 to the something. All right, so we want to move our point after the first significant digit. None of those are significant digits. Oh, there's one. I'm moving the point all the way to the end in this one, right? So let's see how far we moved it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll give 6 spaces. I have 7 point nothing, right? So I'm just going to write it as 7 times 10 to the 6th. What did I forget? Well, I forgot that this is a very small number. So we have a negative exponent, okay? A number that starts with 0, very small. So 7 times 10 to the negative 6th. All right, let's look at one of the positive ones again just to make sure we didn't forget those. And then that's it. 429,000. Not a small number, right? Pretty big number. I'd like to have that much money. It's a big number. So blank dot blank blank times 10 to the blank, right? I don't see a point. Don't forget, if there's no point, it's hiding here at the end, okay? We want to move it to after the first significant digit right there. See how far I moved it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I moved it 5 spaces. And I have 4.29. Is this a big number or a small number? It's a big number. It stays positive, okay? All right. So that's it for today. Happy Monday. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you soon.